Hi, this is Lindsay. Welcome back to my channel. I have another junk journal to share with you today. I am using Tsunami Rose Designs journal kit called Charming Fragments as my inspiration. That kit is throughout this entire junk journal, as well as some other things from my stash. I used a gutted book. This book, I believe, was from 1947. It's Deeper the Heritage by Muriel Elwood. And I just loved the color and how it looked vintage, and then how the words were just kind of engraved in the cover. So this was a very old cover, and I did have to reinforce it. So here's the spine with some stained lace and die cut some pearls. Here's the back of the book. And then I made this journal with all different sized papers. There's 3 signatures sewn in. And so because of that, I had paper sticking out all, past the cover. And I used my Silhouette and some heavy textured cardstock to cut out these borders on the front and the back. And I attached that border to the front and the back, and then very loosely tied it together with a ribbon. So let's get inside. Okay. I'll take these bookmarks out. I put 2 ribbon bookmarks in. Pretty much the ribbon is helping to reinforce the inside of the spine here. Here's some paper from the collection. I had some washi tape, and this is from the Charming Fragments collection. And then I used different die cuts I had and coordinating papers. I have some little buttons here, paper buttons. Here's a page from the collection. Pretty much the Charming Fragments collection is all vintage advertisements, letters, pictures, and just kind of a collage form. So I did 2 different paper treatments on the plain pages. Either I used some pink glimmer mist on the bright white pages, on the other side of the bright white pages, or I did some coffee dyeing, and I'll show you that later. But here's a little tuck spot from the collection, and then I just made a little tag to slip in there and a punch with some twine. Okay, and then here, this paper was from a Michaels paper pad, and then I just put a doily on here so you can place a picture right here, punch the corners. This is from the collection here, so I added a little mini manila envelope that you could put whatever you'd like in there, and a little embellishment cluster. I also put some sheet music in here. This is from a 1930s organ book, and what's really cool is there's penciled in notes throughout. So I thought that was really awesome. And then I added this collage here. The Timeless is part of the collection. This background paper is here. Tuck spot with a tag. And then this is from the collection. I just stitched on a little paper, homemade paper ribbon up there at the top. Okay, now here's the coffee dyed paper, and I tried something new, and what I did was I coffee dyed it, but I also added a ton of cinnamon to it. So this is cinnamon coffee dyed paper, and it even smells slightly of cinnamon, and there's a whole bunch of speckles and spots throughout that the cinnamon made. I have some ribbon woven through the side here. And then this is from a Michaels paper pad. I think it was called Flea Market. And a little embellishment cluster here on the side. I made lots of room for journaling because the lady I am sending it to wanted lots of journaling space. This is some vintage music paper. Little collage there. I just added a sticker up there. This is from the Charming Fragments collection. And then here I have a little butterfly paper clip with a whole bunch of things. I have a tag, because it's a coffee dyed paper, and then a little die cut. A sheet from a 1950s French English dictionary. And then this is from the collection. So a little bit of journaling space, a little bit of eye candy, a little bit of history, all in there. This is from that Michael's Paper Pad flea market. Punched the corners. As you see, I did all different sizes of paper. They're not all even. Lots of journaling space here. This is a puff, like not puffy, but like a, yeah, kind of puffy, like a 3D sticker. And this is more coffee dyed paper with a little bit of the glimmer mist. Middle of the signature, lots of journaling space. This is another, this isn't from the collection, but I did add some graphics, some clip art from Tsunami Rose Designs that they weren't actually from the collection, but they're from her. So that is there, and it's a little bit of distressed. I distressed it a little bit. More paper from Michael's. Another little embellishment collection here with this paper clip. This is just some gold paper with a punch out. And then I made this little pocket tag here. This is from the collection. I just stuck that right there in the there. And then this is from the collection as well. And all of those just clip on. They can be moved around, journaled on, and used as embellishments, or just removed. I just added some stickers over here for embellishment and some lines to journal on here. Some more of that sheet music paper, little embellishment here. I used some of that 1930s music to make a pocket and some lace or trim. This is from the collection here, and then this is from my stash, and I just sewed around it partly. I think this is a K & Company from their Smash line. Just a little tab stapled at the top. Here's a little tuck spot. This paper is also from that flea market collection by Michael's, I think. I stitched on some fabric, and then these are from Tsunami Rose. Some of them, I think this one was from Charming Fragments, and this one was just an extra one from one of her other collages. And I stitched this around on some of that woven material there. I tried to leave a lot of these pages just blank so you could see all of the amazing pieces on here and not cover that up. More of that sheet music. And then here's a little bow clip that's clipping on. This is from one of her other embellishment collections. And then there's some die cut lace trim and a little collage there with fabric and butterfly. This is from that flea market collection. This is from the Charming Fragments, and it's stapled on there and with a little bit of texture and a ticket sticker and some rhinestones. And then I trimmed this with the decorative scissors. This is from the Charming Fragments collection, so is this. Little bird die cut, the bow. This is from, I believe this is from, this isn't from the flea market one. This is another Michael's Paper Pad, I think. Another little belly band here with, this is from the collection as well as this tag. More sheet music. And then I just trimmed the corner off here and made a little embellishment cluster. This is from the Charming Fragments collection. Little embellishment here. This is another Tsunami Rose. And then I'm so glad you're in my life. So that would be great journaling about someone special in your life. This is from that flea market, Michael's Flea Market pad. A little bit of lace die cut there. This is a Tsunami Rose. And then I added the sticker head over heels. And then a little bow. Wove some ribbon through this sheet music here. Another page from the journal kit that I'm using. An embellishment collection here. From the flea market Michael's pad. And then this was us from the journal kit, the Tsunami Rose journal kit. I just added a rickrack sticker. And then again up here. And then these are like little tickets. So I just folded them. And then slipped it in. And this is also a Tsunami Rose. I just liked the coordinating colors there. More coffee dyed paper. Look at all that character it has. Love it. This is from the collection. I just added a little stapled on tab. And then here's another little paper clip collection. These are Tsunami Rose. And then I made this little tag and this little metal wire dangle bobble thing with 2 beads. Charming Fragments. And then these are Charming Fragments. So I put refreshing here, and you can journal kind of as a journaling prompt. This was from the flea market. I made this little journal spot and some paper buttons that I die cut out. And then this is from Charming Fragments. There's place to journal. Slipped in there. Okay. On the doily here, there's a little belly band, and this is a Tsunami Rose clip art, and I stitched down the train of her dress, and then she slips right in there. More coffee dyed paper. Here's a little paper clip that I made with a green rose, and a little journaling spot that I made. If you hear banging in the background, my boys are playing with pots and pans and playing kitchen in the living room. Charming Fragments, more of the organ sheet music, journaling. This is a sticker, journaling spots, place for a picture or just leave it. This is from the Charming Fragments, and then I just made this kind of collage here on this page, so that would be really pretty to offset with a photo here. Charming Fragments, the beginning of the 3rd signature, Charming Fragments. This is Charming Fragments, except I made a little collage down here, and then I stitched this little border on top with some stickers, and the 2 on the bottom here are from the Charming Fragments collection. So there's a lot of cute little journaling space there. Slips right in that pocket. But they're all kept together by the stitching on top. Slip it in the right part there. There we go. Something is catching. There we go. All right. 3D sticker. A little bit of glimmer mist there. Lots of journaling space. More of that sheet music. Charming Fragments. As well as this here, I added that. Another little die cut bird with a bow. Coffee dyed paper. These are from the flea market collection from Michael's. More of the, here's another bookmark. More of the sheet music there. Put a little tab on this one. I added this from the Charming Fragments onto the Michael's paper. More journaling, music die cut. More journaling, coffee dyed paper. I added a little ribbon tab, and where I cut the corner off earlier, I just glued that on there and added this sticker. So there's lots of room to journal. And then I love this little collage here because I used the Michael's paper in the background and then some ripped coffee dyed paper that I made here. And then it really showcases this piece of clip art from Tsunami Rose, and then some ribbon and paper buttons here, as well as you see the tab at the top. Another die cut bird and ribbon. This is from Tsunami Rose. More of that sheet music. Cut the edge off here again and made a little die cut and texture embellishment there. Lots of journaling space. Michael's paper pad, coffee dyed paper. This is from the collection and another Tsunami Rose. And then just a tag I had from some extra paper in my stash. Made a little tuck spot. Charming Fragments, organ music. Then I just added a little tab there to that. And then the back page. And then here's the ribbon bookmark here. And then this is put here in the back. And the final trim. So 3 signatures. It's chunky, but not overly so. I tried to leave a lot of journaling space. I hope you enjoyed that flip through. Please check out the description box below so that you can get this journal kit from Tsunami Rose yourself. I'll have a link to her Etsy store there.